Today I'm going to share with you how to take your freshly picked basil and turn it into a delicious homemade pesto. Welcome to the Water Bucket Homestead. After you pick the fresh basil, you're going to give it a little rinse and damp it dry. You're going to use extra virgin olive oil and we're going to pour that into the mini food processor. I will have all of the exact measurements linked in the description box down below. You're now going to put as much of the basil leaves that you can fit into the mini food processor. In this case, I was able to put all of the leaves into the container. Now I'm going to put the lid on the container and then I'll go ahead and turn the mixer on and I'll continue to mix it until all of the leaves have been chopped up. Now that they have been mixed up, I'm going to add a handful of walnuts. You can also use pine nuts. The recipe calls for salt to taste, so I put about a pinch or so of salt into the mixture. You'll then add pepper to taste. Again, I kind of just grind up all the pepper, maybe a quarter of a teaspoon. You're going to add about 2 to 3 garlic cloves. If you happen to not have fresh garlic on hand, I would suggest to just omit the garlic. I have never tried it with the powder. If you have, comment down below. But for me, I just eat it without. Now you can turn the mini food processor on and grind everything up. Once you take the lid off, you'll notice that some of the leaves stick on top. They're still large. Take a knife or a fork and push it all down and then run the food processor. You may need to do this a couple of times until all the ingredients are finely chopped. We will give it one more mix. If the mixture looks a little dry, go ahead and add a little extra olive oil and give it one more mix. Here's the final product. This pesto is delicious on pasta or potatoes. Subscribe because I will show you how I made this cucumber tomato salad with the pesto and a little bit of Parmesan cheese and some red pepper flakes.